Man, I am discombobulated right
Why
now.
Why are you discombobulated, bro?
I'm trying to get it together. I can't do this. I'm trying to get it together. The shorts are short.
Man,
it's a lot of leg movement.
My nigga rolling up.
What's going on, bro?
He don't like it.
You gonna talk to nigga?
Man, Dom, man. You got the Lil Sick shirt on, man. No Longer Local 3 out.
Yeah, it's
out right now.
Out right now.
It ain't on no streaming sites though.
Not yet.
Y'all niggas old school. Y'all Bastard P old school with it, man. Hand to hand.
We gotta hit the streets with it.
Yeah.
We need all in.
You seen his empire, huh?
Facts though.
Yeah.
Hey, you see my cigar? Yeah.
You had it in your hand. Oh God. There, boom, right there, fella. Yep.
Big L's. Big L's.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that's what rich niggas do, you see? Rich niggas lose the goal. Nah, man, my nigga Lil Sick, man. Man, I'm talking about, bro, the hardest in the city, man. Let's go and talk about it, man. It's time to stop being humble, man. Let's go ahead. I always big you up, man. No Longer Local 3, bro.
Man.
What we talk about on here, man?
I'm trying to think who hard.
Trying to think what?
Who hard? It's a lot of hard.
It's a lot of hard niggas in the city, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
The hardest out the city is like.
Bro, you played the saxophone on the clip. I said, nah, he got it.
I'm there.
You pulled out the sax.
Hey, it got real quick.
Hold on, man. This nigga play the saxophone too.
I'm
nigga doing too much.
I feel like I'm in definitely in my own class. I feel like I work for that. But I feel like I did that to not have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the hardest in the city. It's like saying Leon Bridges is the hardest in the city.
Yeah, he
knows that.
Facts.
We talking about rapping.
I just seen him the other day too.
Yeah, shout out. Why ain't y'all do no music together, man?
It's like, bro, it's like a lot of politics involved, I feel like. But even past that, I don't think there's no pressure on nobody's end. I feel like we both know, you know? I just literally seen him the other day on some chill shit. Not even on a chill shit, he came to a show. He looked like David Ruffin.
Let me ask you this. If you was in his position and you seen a Lil Sick, would you go out of your way to make sure that collab happened?
I'd be cautious, you feel me? I would allow that artist to flower, you know what I'm saying, the way that artist is supposed to, and be cautious not to come in and immediately try to make a change, you know what I'm saying? You never know, you know what I mean? So he might be, just kicking back, waiting until it's a certain level. Or he might be in his own sense planning to do something, you know what I'm saying? But on my end, it's just, with or without, I'm gonna keep going regardless, you know what I'm saying? But you never know, he might have looked out for somebody, you know what I'm saying, already.
Right.
And got a bad play, you know what I'm saying? So it's a million ways, man. But I don't think it's cool to kind of put that pressure on a person, you know. That's what we do. Like when somebody make it, it's like damn, you know. But it's a lot of shit that's involved, man. Like I didn't do nothing for that man while he was in the gym, you know what I'm saying? So you really don't owe me nothing, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. But
call me, but call me.
But from
Same time.
But from last time you was here, you know what I'm saying? I swear, I know I done said this. Like, man, bro, you remind me of Life Jennings, bro. I would love to see you niggas collab. And I look up and this nigga on tour with Life Jennings.
Manifestation.
Real
What
quick.
the fuck, bro? When I see this shit, I said, man, this is perfect. How did that scenario even happen, bro?
Man, I got a plug, man. Shout out to the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, it really I thought it was a scam, bro. You feel me? I thought it was a scam.
Yeah, shit.
I thought it was like, cause I get this message in my inbox. Oh, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I had just sent like $250 to some scam. This is a forewarning to artists who be cautious, you feel me? Because it's a lot of traps and these people trying, especially with the social media, not meeting in person, blah blah blah. I shot $250 to perform this Wiz Khalifa and Currency. Boom, remember that?
Goddamn, tough.
$250, bro, gone in like 30 minutes, you feel me? So, I got hit with the Life Jennings at like 3 days later, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I must be on like a list or something, you know what I'm saying? The sucker list, and they just passed me. So I really ignored it, you feel me?
Yeah.
But the number that was given to me was a number that was out of the area, you feel me? This particular case stationed in Dallas, you feel me? So, and he's also an executive producer, so on and so forth. So he's the person that initially made this link. You feel me? You be seeing him a lot more proudly, you know what I'm saying? Depending on really like a behind the scenes type of thing. But I shot out to Meet Life in March. That was the initial meeting, right?
Yeah.
Nigga didn't know nothing about me. You feel me? Like, don't know who you is, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like no beef or like, he really did know me, but he didn't know
He
me.
was a fan.
So
really.
like, we backstage, like, walk in, and he in there, and he's like, bro, like, hey man, this woo woo. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? I always introduce myself as Robert, you know what I'm saying? Not Lil Sick, cause, you know what I'm saying? So boom, hey, I'm Lil Robert. He's like, he shook my hand, though, stiff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've really been trying to roll this for the past 30 minutes.
It ain't
Don't
gonna
pull a
happen.
Hurricane Chris on that, bro.
I've noticed it, and it's like, damn, been doing this since the video started. But yeah, walk back there, he ain't know nothing about it. He was like, one time he was like, oh, you such and such from Charlotte, or this, that, and the third. I'm like, nah, my nigga, it's not me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, damn, I'm trying to figure out where I know you from, man. You look like this guy that be rapping and playing the guitar. I'm like, nigga, that's me, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it was like the whole energy change, and it was just love. You know, so it was like, yeah.
Crazy.
It was loud, so from there, come to find out he was a fan, so on and so forth. He just had a natural interest in the music itself, not even just let's just set up and do this and that and the third. That kind of just came through. I mean, it was obvious, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do it, let's do it right, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit coming, man. I really, you know me, I like to keep it in my pocket and just, you never know, boom, bust out like Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? And I got an album. You feel me? Out in Walmart or some shit, you know. So it's definitely, y'all really finna see the temperature. Like, it's basically like I told Jeff, this the nigga we made it interview.
This the nigga we made it.
You know what I'm saying? We had like, this is like number 6.
Yeah, man, it gotta be at least number 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Lil Robert, aka Lil Sick, been blessed. You know what I'm saying? Been blessed.
Shout out to my boy Dino, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dick, man. Let's talk about that, man, because at one point you had different management. You know what I'm saying? So for you, at what point, you know what I'm saying, did you decide to make that switch?
So it's like I really never really had a manager. My knees ask you, bro? Alright, but I really never had a manager, to be honest, like that. Like, it was like, you know, it was a unit. You know, kind of like when y'all starting growing up, everybody has to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can really just, you have a particular title that you want to focus on, but, you know, you have to go, you know, and pretty much wear multiple hats. And that's kind of what happened, man. Dino came about, obviously had an interest in the music, but I heard his story that he told on his interview, and that's like some generic Walmart, like Great Value type shit. Really what happened was like,
I ain't tell it right?
Nah, my car shit. So my whole car, I was like fucked up all the way, you feel me? Like, boom, so my car had stopped. What happened? It got flooded or something.
Yeah, it was raining like a bitch today.
I called Dino out of just, I don't even know dude like that, you feel me? I just, we know each other from
only from videos,
but like not just let me call this nigga and ask him to come, you know what I'm saying? Bro pull up, no questions asked, you feel me? Like chilling, call pull up drunk, like trying to help, like it's just, it was a genuine love, you feel me? You know, and especially at a point in time in my life where I was dealing with a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like dude was really supposed to be there, you know what I'm saying? Past just pulling up to help me with the vehicle, with the car, you know what I'm saying? So shit, flash forward that shit like 10 months and shit, you know? It's just energy, man, positive energy, you know what I'm saying? That allowed me.
It happened quick.
Yeah.
It happened real quick.
Yeah, it seems like it's been going up ever since.
Yeah,
it happened quick.
Nah, I gotta touch on this, man. You dropped a viral freestyle, man.
That shit went viral?
Well, it went viral to me. That motherfucker had the impact, man. Took a couple shots, man, at Yayo.
I bet.
Okay,
we doing this? Bet.
Yeah.
All right, look, check this out.
And it was over Yellow Beezy Beat, right?
Yeah, shout out to. Yeah. Well, I don't know whether to shout him out in Dallas or not.
I don't know.
I just know there's a lot of shit going on.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of shit going on.
Bet. So maybe shout out to
I am Lil Robert on IG.
Whenever the shit clear, shout out to him. But nah, real shit, shout out to him because he showed me love, bro.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Lil Sick. You jumped on the Yellow Beezy Beat.
Yeah, shout
out to Yellow Beezy. Yeah, and there was a couple shots, you know what I'm saying, at Yayo. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what it sounded like.
All right, look. So what happened was, this what happened.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because the first day out, you kind of took some shots at him on that too.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? I dropped that 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So it's like,
and that was right after the scenario in Fort Worth with the Mo3.
And boom, I want to tie that in. Look, everybody finna get it right now. We finna talk about this.
Let's talk about
it. The shout out to Yellow Beezy for real. We ain't gonna even half-ass it. Shout out to him, but I don't know what's going on with the other shit. Even the Mo3 situation, we're gonna touch on that shit. As far as Yayo, bro, I have no problem or no issue with Yayo. You feel me? We all from the same city, different neighborhoods, but basically down the street, a highway apart. You know what I'm saying? This is my thing. I've always been an advocate for what's better for the city. Whatever that is, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? We all have our own principles, characteristics, whatever.
Yeah.
You choose your side, I choose mine. You do your shit. I don't fuck with you unless it meshes or crosses mine. You feel me? Type of way. Simple as if we driving down the highway.
Right.
So it's been certain shit, you feel me, that it ain't even the fact that it rubbed me wrong or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's not my flavor. You feel me? Like, and when we put ourselves in the same lane, and by same lane I mean both being artists from Fort Worth, both being, you know what I'm saying, with recognizable name, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's like, it's not a competition. I'm not doing that to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a point. You know what I'm saying? This is what I truly believe. This isn't me putting together some rhymes just to say some shit so I can get some clout for this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. This is what I truly believe. This is what I really think. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on that. So it's just like, I don't know. It kind of got taken out of. I got some phone calls.
Way out.
You got some phone calls, like on some.
Yeah,
like,
but
I stand on it.
We
like,
just
It ain't no beef, bro. Like,
at all.
It ain't no beef. Like, I don't have no beef. Like, the thing about it to me is, I feel like the city fucked him up. You feel me? The city gave him like a false sense of confidence as far as certain areas. We praise him for being young. We praise him for doing the whatever shit, the guns and this and the third, blah, blah, blah. We praise him for all the extra. And then when he started doing the shit, now we backing up from him. We not showing him love no more. Or we go out here and this and the third. Well, first of all, the niggas this young, I ain't giving no excuses. You feel me? So it's like, all I'm saying is, I'm not looking at it like, oh man, this nigga, I'm 27, bro. You feel me? Like, I'd be a fool to be sitting up here, you know? And then us being in the same line to look like hate. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay away from it.
So it's just good competition? Just like, let's say somebody said your name on a record. How would you respond?
My name, we MCs, you feel me? This is the art of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And on another scale, I'm not an insecure man. I'm not saying it came from insecurity, but I'm not an insecure person, you feel me? I'm not finna sit here with him, what the fuck was this or this and the third? And if I am to that point, then I'm gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no drawn out thing or some big situation. It's very simple to handle miscommunication.
Phone call,
just
meet up,
see what's up. You know what I'm saying? When you get everybody in it and do all this other extra shit, it turns into some other shit.
But to take it back to the first day out freestyle, it almost sounded like it came from the whole scenario of the Fort Worth versus the Mo3 scenario that happened where you lost a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, homie. Have to, man. It's just like it got deeper then. Like it wasn't no more. I mean, I had always felt how I felt, but I kept it in my pocket. You feel me? Out of general respect. You feel me? That's what it. I even say in the song, respect died when heck died. You feel me? And it's just as simple as that. I've been quiet long enough. Maybe if somebody would have said something a while back, shit wouldn't have happened. I don't blame nobody for his actions. That's what Fort Worth don't want to talk about, bro. More or less, really kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he chose to do, I'm not going into the details because it is what it is. You know the story, you know the story. But
and I don't think a lot of people do know the story. It almost seems like that story kind of went.
Yeah, because on Fort Worth end, like I said, our partner fucked up. He did the wrong thing. You feel me? You can't do that. You feel me? So in result, the worst that could happen actually happened. You feel me? So like, what's fucked up to me is like the same day that he got shot, hours prior, he was at my videos.
Yeah, I remember that.
Gangster,
and you actually wore the Reallyfe Freestyle shirt. Shout out to you.
So it's like, bro, it was just like, I don't know, bro. It just hit a different way. But I will say this: people's decisions cause that situation to happen. Right. Antics and extra. You feel me? And I don't blame dude. You feel me? I hate speaking on niggas. It's not here, so it can't be no. You know, it's just I'm tired of not necessarily being asked about it, but if anything, clear the air. Cause I don't want them niggas hearing about me and thinking that I'm some, you know, I really do music, bro, and I stay out the way. You feel me? Other shit could be other shit. If you want to do that, you know, we got all men. But at the end of the day, I ain't got time to be going back and forth trying to look over my shoulder about some nigga that stay down the street. You know what I'm saying? Just caught. But with the Mo 3 shit, it's just, you know, obviously that shit happened how it happened. You know, it's horrible. Like I said, we just took the fall. You know what I'm saying? My partner fucked up, so I understand. Boom. It ended how it ended. The issue that I had was that you chose to wear it as like a jacket, you feel me? Or as if it was an accolade or a trophy. Like, I did that, you feel me? When at first you were apologetic and remorseful, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only issue I had. And then it continued to be it got dragged on. You know, it died for a little bit. We left it alone, blah, blah, blah. And then it was another video, and it's got weird, bro. So it's not, I don't know, beef or I don't know, hate or this and that. It's just really out of respect and loyalty towards my partner, you feel me? I have an issue with it. You know,
and music is an expression. So it's like, that's the realest shit that we want to hear is how niggas feel about things.
Facts, you know,
people don't, do you feel that people need to speak up more? Because it doesn't seem like a lot of people talk about anything that's real in music anymore. You're probably one of the few people that do it. Do you think that people need to speak up more in music in general?
I just feel
and
like
it's not necessarily about this, but just in general. Like we just had a person from Dallas kill, you know, some people from our past, you know, just things like that. Like you're more the type of artist to speak on those type of social issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you think as an artist we bear that responsibility?
I feel like okay, music is a reflection of self, right? You speak about, rap about, sing about, do whatever about whatever you believe or whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't rap about being a drug dealer and you're not a drug dealer, you know, so on and so forth. So it's like when you bring that into perspective, it's like if I believe, oh my God, man, I just got loud. I was just talking about you. Shout out to the homie Rue. When you bring that into perspective, it's like on my end, I feel like with your music, bro, it should be a reflection of you or whatever you're doing. So if you believe in shit like that, if you believe in standing up for those certain things, if that's what you do in your life, then yeah, by all means do it. But if not, then don't really get caught up into it. Because you got people like, you got the greats like Nina Simone, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West even, you know what I'm saying? People who get caught up in political situations or other things outside of, you feel me? Like, and then it fuck up your whole career, you know what I'm saying, or the image thereof. So it's like, if it's something that you like with or that you really believe, like my music and everything that I say in it, like I'm willing to die for it, you feel me? Like I really believe what I'm saying and that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on it. Like nobody gonna make me tuck. If that was the case, I would have never said it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just whatever you do music about, make it be something that, you know what I'm saying, 10 years from now you're not gonna regret, or 10 years from now it's not gonna be something that you change your mind about. Just make it something that's like, I feel like clearly a part of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give a damn if it's like my first mixtape or if it's this one, like, I'm still the same dude, but it's just like developing or like, you know what I'm saying, evolving type shit, you know what I mean? So,
And now, man, you know, you just had like a hip hop baby, man.
No.
You just had the hip hop baby, man. Keela Trees.
You got like, why am I asking? Like, he
has.
You got one,
So you better not have a lighter.
You got it. Does anybody have a lighter?
Them boys in there for sure.
No, damn well there's one in there.
It's amazing. He got you. Man, you just had a baby. Is this your first baby?
Nah, second. This is my first son.
First son.
Child, yeah.
First son, man. I know, you know, for anybody who got kids or have a kid, they give you a sense of purpose, man. Like, what is it, you know, having a newborn and doing music? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, well, for me, right now, shit don't stop. You feel me?
Right.
Like, Keith, she kind of holding it down right now, type shit. But the roles are surely finna be reversed. You feel me? So my plan is to, you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce the shit. You feel me? Like, boom, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make my noise, blah, 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 hit the road, scrape it. Boom, I'm gonna sit down, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know how she coming, you know, it just is what it is. So, man, it's like, outside of our own shit, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's like, this is really a blessing, bro. You feel me, to be in the type of city. Because he's the type of individual, you know, obviously musical inclined, blah, blah, blah. There's a vibe there, but regardless if, like, we're together or not, or we choose to co-parent, like, it's still a mutual respect as far as, like, you know, individuals and then MCs, you know, we respect each other for, like, the No Longer Logo. I was shooting her tracks before the shit dropped, like, what you think of this shit? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, like, so.
Dom, you already gave the contract, man?
Yeah,
because you know that baby finna be a monster.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. But
going down for real. I already know it. Say.
That's what I'm most excited about. So even if nothing else, like the Lil Sick shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Dino, a photographer, you know what I'm saying? I had my experiences and that we could, you know, open up lanes and create.
Coach, yeah.
So later on, you feel? So he ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? I already signed him Lifetime.
Lifetime.
I want them Kanye West deals. Yeah, for real.
Man, August 17th, man.
I was going down.
We back at the Daiquiri. At the Daiquiri Factory. Man, pull up. What a poster at for that, man?
We gotta change posters.
Hold on, man. Yeah, hold on.
We gotta change posters.
Don't throw the poster up there, man.
That's the homie.
Boom, look.
Yeah, all over. Yeah, so I went to the first one.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
To stand up. I bet.
You know, went to the first one with my, you know, with a date. Had a great time, man. I'm talking about it was food in there, a bunch of women in there, and a bunch of good music. Boys was playing the guitar, boys was singing, boys was rapping. Hey, tell them about the experience, man, because you doing this on your own, right?
Yeah.
This is all you.
It's like, I just, it's a collective, you know what I'm saying? You know, Dino and, you know what I'm saying? I just decided, bro, because I watched myself open up for certain acts, you know, like the Cameron show, the Jewels, or this and the third. Shout out to Smooth Vega, too, because I really got the game from him, you feel me? Like, I just was watching it, bro, and it's like, it's possible to be done, you feel me, if you just really sit down, and I feel like just playing it out and do it the right way, you know what I'm saying? But I made some mistakes, like, you know, surely enough, like the first one went pretty good, but you know, I went to do another one, didn't go so well, this and the third, but like this one is sold out, you know, so it's just about just knocking out anything that could be an issue, bro, and sticking to it. Bringing I feel like a quality environment. Like I don't want it to just be about music, you know what I'm saying? I want you to feel like
that vibe.
Bitch. I want you to
crazy
chill, man, and like hey, whatever. I'm gonna go outside. We gonna have a smoke break together. Like it's not. I'm worried about the concert, love. You know what I'm saying? The concert is, or the show is just so happening to be happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's chill. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be in that bitch.
Yeah, you good.
Try to bring the whole squad through that bitch.
You good,
shit, do your thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, I got a table for you and all that.
Yeah.
We sold out really like in a week, but like first 4 days, like 200 tickets.
Tickets went crazy.
How does it feel, man? Because I think that's where I met Benny Ray. I met, you know, a couple Fort Worth, you know, saying legends in there. Like, and they were showing love, you know what I'm saying? How does it feel for people to embrace you? You know what I'm saying? And embrace what you got going on.
Shout out to my nigga Benny Ray, man. It's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, people don't have to do anything for you. You know, listen to you, pay attention, none of that. I think a lot of people, especially like cats like Benny Ray, you know what I'm saying? Twisted Black, shout out to Twisted Black.
Yeah.
They just know the story, you know what I'm saying? Or they feel it, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just, you know, whichever way it seems right. But, you know, I always pay homage, man. I done paid my dues. I kept my head down, you know, I didn't follow the trends, you know what I'm saying? Tough times, I didn't quit, you know, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's you can salute it now, you know what I'm saying? Like certain points, maybe not, but like it's enough to salute, you feel me? Even to the point where it's like, man, yeah, passing the torch, like we want this to happen for you. We want you to be this person, we want you to be this cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, so man, it's just a blessing, bro, but I know all that shit could be taken away tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just like we was talking about the situation we do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loved whoever last year, you know. Tomorrow shit could change, man. So I don't really get caught up into it, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know me, you know I don't really, like, you could tell me, oh man, you go hard, and it's gonna seem like I'm being rude, and I just, like, oh, as if I don't care or appreciate, but it's like, cause I'm really not doing the music for you to tell me I go hard, you know what I'm saying? I got a message, you know what I'm saying, the music that I was just talking, I feel like people miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like people get caught up in how the cadence sound or how good the beat is. Man, you did that, bro. Like, but damn, bro, did you hear what I said? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to get you to understand X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be no awkward conversation. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to talk to you about it, fuck around, sound like me preaching. You know what I'm saying? But me putting it on record. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, bob his head to it. Maybe, you know. But yeah, man. So I mean, it's bittersweet, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. Like, I can't go to Family Dollar without somebody saying, you know what I'm saying?
No longer local shit.
Yeah.
Local 3.
And that whole hard too.
And you know it's crazy because I wanted to jam it before I got here, man. But again, it wasn't on Spotify. Y'all niggas out there talk with it. On some Slim Thug, H-Time shit. They gotta pull up on you. Hold on, man. Let me give these niggas some money for this, man. How much the CD cost, man? Y'all niggas still print up. How much you got to print up a CD now?
Shit.
Hey, he clocking, say.
We'll talk after the
Yeah. Vlad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it don't take much. Well, it takes, you know.
I'm saying them hoes used to be like shit. What? 100 for the 100 piece or something.
100 for the dollars. I know it's like people consider CDs to be obviously dead technology. You know what I'm saying? On its way to be. Even the newer cars don't even make. You know, they don't have CD players. So.
I was mad about that shit.
Yeah.
See, even this right here, like this is full of CDs. This little case right here.
Yeah.
The 2 cases is like 200 CDs in it. Like I do that for like obviously, you know, I'm a concrete hustler as well, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's what I started with, saying, hey, you know, write my name on the CD, you know, shit like that. But it's nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like the feel of actually meeting, you know what I'm saying, the people who are about to experience, you know what I'm saying? I put my all into that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give my all to just some random, you know, they pick it up at some store or some shit like that, blah, 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 and then there's nothing to them, and they chunk it out the window, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't like my music, like, I've had people chunk my shit out the window. I'm really lying. But I was trying to bring it back to make a point. I was trying to
I'm about to say, damn, for real.
I'm trying to encourage others. I'm really, because I've never had that happen, you feel me? Because I'm really not for that shit. But even if somebody did, man, I would pick that up, you feel me? And go to the next person, you know what I'm saying? One type of person or something. My music might not be for everybody, which I deliberately make it so it can be for everybody, so you should probably check it out. But man, for those that it is, I feel like, you know.
Yeah. So no longer local 3, man. Just give me your top 3 off this CD right here. I gotta hear the one with the saxophone, man.
That was hard, just because of that, you know what I'm saying, that extra moment. I feature myself. I think that's cool. But I wouldn't put that in my top 3. Higher, number 1.
That's my shit.
Number 1.
Yeah.
It says a lot. It explains a lot. A lot of people ask me about like the PMT situation, what happened, this and the third. And I stay away from doing all the extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's respect on that end. Like, understanding the sensitive situation, what happened. Like, so it's always love, you feel me? But when niggas do shit or when niggas decide to make certain decisions, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, everybody not gonna agree with that, you feel me? And it's just like, either you with it or you not, you know what I'm saying? And I can sit here and choose to be caught up on it, or see, you know, I can keep it pushing. So I think we both decided to just, but it's always love, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man, I'm trying not to get into it.
Yeah,
you know
well.
what I'm saying? Like, I just, man, no longer local 3, man.
No longer.
Out now.
Yeah.
That whole bitch, man.
Yeah, but nah, higher, bro.
Right out the gate.
The Envy Me has my daughter on it. It's featuring my daughter.
That's dope.
You feel me?
Yeah, I can't.
As always, if anybody's ever listened to a Lil Sick project, man, like I said, the first time we got the project, that shit that stood out was the project. Like, God damn, this nigga going, hey, every song.
That was Angry Lil Sick too.
That's Angry Lil Sick. I kinda like Angry Sick, though.
I was so mad.
You say what?
I like Angry Sick.
Man, say Angry Lil Sick go hard.
Angry Lil Sick be going in the
tripping, bro. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie.
now I've learned to, you know, as I've grown to as a person, you feel me, control my emotions. But like, just like anybody else, man, you never know what somebody been through. So
you know, it could be such and such at the McDonald's, drive the window and they could be smiling, but you play them the wrong way, they fuck around and slap the shit out of you, you feel? You know what I'm saying? You spit in your burger, you never know what people about, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just respect everybody's energy, man. I'm trying to learn and grow and develop, you feel me? So, but I do that through the music, especially. So the same way that person would smile at the window, you know, you have the, you know, happy tone, and then immediately, you know, the next 4 bars, I'll let you know, you got me fucked up.
Like you said in your record, man, I think it's back at it again. I came from the street. Don't get fucked up.
For real.
Bad.
He don't smoke. He don't
On
smoke.
camera, either.
He does not smoke at all.
At all. Yeah.
He does not
Yeah,
smoke.
at all.
Pictures,
That's
he
it.
manages and he does awards.
That's
for
it, bro.
not smoke.
That's it. At all.
At all. I'm the rock star. Look at that. I'm the one that do it.
Now you dropped the bombshell on me. Can we talk about it? ATL?
What's up?
We can talk about it?
I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gone. Well, not like that, but it's like the DFW, bro. I feel like it's a lot to be done. I feel like I've done a lot. There's still more to do, but you know, there's more shit to do in other places. Like, I can basically click refresh on Lil Sick. New environment, new understanding, new mindset.
So it's a done deal?
Yeah, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like as far as like, I'm finna do the show was really like hey y'all, this, you know, it's kind of like, but I was gonna really announce it at the show. So I appreciate you, Jeff, ruining for that.
No, we know this can be edited.
You know what I'm saying? No, no, but it's cool because it's like, you know, it's people who won't be there. Like, I mean, we sold out, so you really can't come. But I mean, you stand outside or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You want that?
Nah,
No,
bro,
we
good. Like, you want to?
Nah, I mean, it's on you. You on that to the
Yeah,
show.
I don't mind. It don't matter. Like,
Alright.
I mean, it is what it is. On my end, it's just like, I was just doing it as far as like the people and shit like that, trying to let them know, hey man, you know, it's kind of like the last. But you know, obviously, I be in and out. I obviously just had a child, and you know, got six. You know, I'm from Fort Worth. You know what I mean? So I'm still looking to develop and grow in my community. You feel me? Past what it is, past everybody knowing me for rapping and the music shit. You know, I really want to be involved in some areas. I want to be a pillar or somebody that people can call on and hit up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I get in a certain position in my own life. So I'm trying to set those things and plant seeds now, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Just being there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Funerals. You need me, you from the city, just call me, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm not too big for, you know, whatever. Like, I'm still in my city.
So man, before we get out, man, you touched on something. You said I'm planting the seeds in the music. They ain't catching it though. Let's talk about it, man. Like what are some of the messages that you want people to get from your music? You know what I'm saying? Because you do speak on a lot of different things. You know what I mean?
Listen to the music.
But give them a song.
See, it's
that'll
like
help them understand you.
This is why, like I was saying about, you know what I'm saying, you doing music, making sure that your principles in the lead. The reason why I put it in music, you know what I'm saying, is to kind of avoid, you know. I had a conversation with a lady the other day. Cause I was playing piano at a church.
Yeah.
And I quit literally, you know what I'm saying. The reason being, there was rumors started about me in the church. You know what I mean? Like, I've done that my whole life. I've dealt with that. I'm letting y'all know this not to be personal, just to prove a point. The very place that I went to find refuge or a family, if you will, you know what I mean, was the same place that Jezreel chose to treat me a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying? The lady literally told me that I was living wrong. You feel me? So I'm sitting back and thinking like, damn, like, everybody loves Lil Sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with her, you know what I'm saying? And then I think about, you know, this shit that's coming in, a lot of shit that I'm keeping in my pocket, and I'm just kind of like I know what's happening, and I know what's, you know, so it's like, the fact that people will sit up and say, and this is in the church, that you're telling me that I'm living wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just like, I stay away from trying to press people, trying to change people as far as like, you know, you're wrong, this, that, and third, or have anybody feel like I'm judging them, or come across with this religious belief, so a motherfucker can't feel like, so people can't relate to, you you know, the person, like, man, I put it in the music so you have options, literally, you feel me? To where, you know what I'm saying, if you don't feel like this today, listen, you can go to this song, bro. It's a different vibe, different feel. I ain't talking about all that. If you don't feel like being checked, because I'm going to check you feel me, in certain areas, because I'm checking myself. I'm really talking to myself, you feel me? So it's like, and that's another thing. When you hear me say the OK Lil Robert shit, somebody asked me about that. Why you always saying that? Like, you know, why you always saying this shit? Like,
And you always say focus, Lil Robert, focus.
yeah, so what it is what people don't realize, see, like, I don't do the split personality shit. I am a Gemini, you feel me? Shout out to the Gemini. But I do believe in duality, you feel me, as far as negative and positive, or even, you know what I'm saying, inner self that's bigger than self, you feel me, that we should all strive to, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, Lil Sick is the protectant of Lil Robert. And so, like,
Lil Robert is the wild crazy.
like the armor, and the one that was vulnerable, made mistakes, you know what I'm saying, did dumb shit. Lil Sick is the one that actually makes sense, like, chill out, you know, whatever the case. So when you hear me say, okay, Lil Robert, that's Lil Sick telling Lil Robert, you feel me, like, look, somebody, look, she in a bad, this nigga crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it, you know, it's actually, so, in the same sense, I explain it to everybody, you feel me, as far as doing it yourself, you know? If you got, everybody got something, you know, this is the Dino, but, you know, his name's Mark, whatever, like, everybody has that, you know, other whatever, that they want to be or choose to be, blah, blah, blah. It's just about, you know, introspection and to me, checking that self, you know what I'm saying? So that's just all it is, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate putting my gun back.
One more question I have, man.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I noticed you don't have too many features. You know what I'm saying? Is that just by design, or is it, you know, is there anybody that you would want, that you do want to work with? You know
Like
industry-wise?
industry-wise? This some shit you gonna have to edit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, damn, man, fuck, cause it'd be like, why you didn't say my name?
Man, I know it.
Man,
Take your time.
Industry.
Take your time. Yeah, okay.
We know what's up. We know what's up, man. Who's in the industry?
No, but like, nah, I don't want to do that because I got partners that's rappers and shit.
Same
I'm
shit.
thinking of Kyle too. Man, everybody, man, anybody from the city, man.
Hey,
Man, when you gonna put Dino on the track, man?
anybody.
Dino got 16.
Hey,
Dino got some.
Dino got 16. He look like he got
hey, don't let him lie to you on this.
This nigga got
So you
16.
better start rapping now. Everybody gonna think he on some Diddy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, take that. Take that.
Hey, let me ask you this. Hey, look.
Straight up.
Do you think you can ghostwrite for somebody and make them story?
That nigga hard, bro. Me?
Yeah. You think you can do that?
I do that.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Hey, say, take your
No longer
time.
local free.
Take your time. Hey, when you get to moving fast.
I think it's very possible.
Yeah.
I'll bet all my marbles on it. That I could, bro. I think so. I think it's, but that's what that's like easier to me to write for somebody else. You know, you tell me to write a song about Orange, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write a song about but like,
Or Southside Hornets.
Shout out to them too.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never thought about just like linking up with one of Dino's bottles, be like, look, man, we finna get this split one.
Y'all like
16.
Hey, look, he finna talk to me. Look, he turned to me. What's up?
Look, Dino don't let me talk to the models. You feel me?
Say, do I do it like that? I ain't
So
know
look,
it.
he embarrassed because we ain't supposed to talk about it. He don't let me talk to the model. It's that one time, right?
Which one? Man, he already get the, hey, I'm thinking, he do get to talk to the models, man. He capping.
But not like that. I don't
But
talk.
you ain't never thought about
All
this,
the-
man. Look at the females in the wave right now. We just gonna jump one of them off in the booth. Dino, I'm talking to you.
You would, oh, you talking about me? Nah, I ain't into the, nah.
No, you the better.
It's like, you want to, hey, nah, they good. I don't got time, hey. I ain't with it. They got it. I let them have the modeling. You a modeling?
I feel like sleep.
You comfortable in a bitch, I see it.
Like that.
Yo.
Nah, I don't, the bottle, nah, bro. We got
No.
enough shit going
A
on.
lot of shit, bro. Like a lot of shit.
We got enough shit
A lot of shit, bro, to be adding a random model to
I
the.
would like to eventually be like a, we gonna grow, you feel me? It's just like, Dino's a hell of a photographer, you feel me? So I look at his photography like my music, you know what I mean? Like,
And that's the same thing.
I never asked him to like step away from that or, you know, so it's like, if nothing else, I would want our shit to be parallel. If not, in the time parallel.
I don't know if you noticed, but when he said that he not worried about that other rapper or this other rapper, he wants you to feel what he talking about. That's the same thing with the photographer. I want you to feel where I'm coming from. I ain't worried about if they fucking with it or, hey, you the hardest. I don't look at it like that. I don't feel like that.
But you know what's crazy? In 2019, that works like a bitch because it's like, with the page, it's like you make the page look so professional without professional photography.
Yeah.
It's like, the nigga shit look like young already, you know what I'm saying?
The Lil Sick
like,
photography,
that shit
bro.
works, bro.
He the Lil Sick photography.
Yeah, okay, bet.
I'm the Dino of the
You the Nikon of the rap game. Bet that.
Nikon.
Let's go, bro.
Man, hey man, Lil Sick man, let them know, man. What, you know what I'm saying? It's no longer local 3, man.
This is
Big
hard,
announcement,
bro.
August 17th. Plug anything you got else, man, coming out.
I
You
got
tickets for sale still?
No. These got them for you. These are yours, bro.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, man. No longer local 3.
Where can they pull up the brackets, man?
The
They
what?
just hit your line directly. How do they come and get that?
See, look. So this how it going. You want me? I ain't gonna blast your number. You gotta get a text now number or something.
A text
We
now?
been in the streets, like we
Yeah.
really pull up on you.
So it's some at a barber shop.
Yeah.
If you're in Southwest Fort Worth, you can go to Barber All Stars, get some. Some on Meadowbrook at the tax office. You can pull up to the Meadowbrook at the tax office. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's really everywhere, man.
It's really like
all corners of the city, even in the middle of the city, you can get it.
So this is the issue. So I wasn't supposed to do this at all. I did this for like the city. You feel me? Like out of the number one, the annoyance of like, yo, when you dropping me, like I'm really preparing like I got a hell of an album, fool, you feel me? But like, it's like when your mom used to cook your shit, but you wanted some food now, so she gave you some other.
Yeah.
Like, niggas asking for crackers and shit, I got a steak and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, so I just really, like, I recorded this, bro, like, I did like 8 songs in like 2 hours, an hour
quick.
change. Not on like some, let's just run through it, like, it was just, and then, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely a vibe. Shout out to Jeff, too, at Session Works. But, man, I did this for, like, you know, my city, bro. You know, because to God be the glory, like, it's actually, like, a name now, you know. Like, you go back to some older interviews and you'll see, like, it's like, damn, why you think you slept on, bro? You know, like, that conversation. And now we, you know, man, it's like, shit, that's what's up, bro. You know, so this is the growth, bro. But this says, this is probably my favorite one. You know, anybody that's dealt with them, not even out of the no longer locals, out of my
entire.
Tapes, you feel me? Out of my catalog. I think it's like number 10, 11. You feel me? So, man, it's probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Just as far as how it came together, the professionalism behind it. You feel me? As far as
The energy behind
me
it.
not making the mistakes that I made in the past, and then boom, and it actually working, and just thank God, bro. You feel me? So. This is hard. You gotta literally get it from us though. And that's the thing, I want you to. I don't want you to just, I'm not gonna keep pouring my soul, bro, and you don't know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it gets to that level, like, you know, obviously the industry, all that's coming, like, that's what's up. This right here is personal. You know, I got my daughters on here, you know what I'm saying? Like I want you to know me, I wanna know you. I wanna know what's going on, you feel me? Just like I'm letting you know what's going on with me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you can hit me up at I am Lil Sick on IG, Facebook, Lil Sick, or Robert Lil Sick Washington. Or you wanna blast some shit?
Nikon. I really did it, but I'm gonna jump it out. Bet the Nikon on IG, Twitter. I don't be on there, but Facebook, DeMarcus Williams. Damn. All right.
Just governments.
Yeah, man.
So damn,
Hey, I'm done.
we really like.
That's what we at though.
Yeah, we bet. Yeah, slap.
Sound like a bet.
Hey man, Lil Sick, no longer local 3, out right now
I'm
in
on
the
there?
street,
Hey, I'm on there.
and that nigga on there.
Featuring Dino, man.
Featuring Dino, man.
A17.
Yeah, A17, y'all pull up. I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna try to get the whole Reallyfe Street Stars in the building, man. It's gonna be a sick ass show, man. Y'all come fuck with Lil
I like
Sick.
how he did that shit. It's gonna be a sick ass show.
Hey,
Sick.
I see
Bet.
what you did there.
See what I said?
Hey, Rook, you don't come, bro. I'm taking it personal, bro. You hear me? On everything. You feel me?
Hey, I'm gonna have him and his old lady out here.
Bet, man. That's my boy.
It's going down.
That's my boy. Yeah, but definitely, man. I'm gonna try to do it again as soon as I can.
But this one sold out, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna catch y'all next time.
Hey, and we out this morning. You got any shout outs?
Shout out
The world.
Yeah, it's
What's second?
That's real quick.
No, but everybody, man, I love everybody, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with me, support the city. Man, the city again, you feel me? It's a lot of good and bad going on, you feel me? Keep us up and lifted, you feel me? And just, man, just,
Amen.
you know? Amen, that was
Amen. Yeah.
big, you feel me? So, man, it's love and respect, man. I know, you know.
Yes, sir. Hey, Lil Sick, the icon. Y'all, you already know y'all are some real life street stars.
Hey.
Can I drop the mic?
Yeah, drop the mic.
Boom. I can't drop mine because it's on my neck.
That bitch on you, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.